Okay. This is waiting. There it is. Okay, good. I see myself right here. Yeah, let me check my phone. Let me check my phone. It's Facebook. That's not helping me. Hey, Smiley. Got my water. Okay, I have my water. Okay, good. I got my water. Got my water. Okay, I have my water. Okay, good. I got my water. All right. Oh, damn it, now I need tissues. I just got here. 1 second. Let me go blow my nose. Oh, fuck. Okay, people. Right. That TV's not on. There's so many screens. There's a whole process when I get online, you know. I gotta check everything. I gotta check everything to make sure everything is working so I can do my show. Where's my show? I know, it's a very fancy setup. It really is. It's a very, very fancy setup. All right, so I raised my credit score 48 points. All right, so I raised my credit score 48. Yeah. Oh, my setup is just, I have a computer over there, my big ass screen with a tiny laptop. I got one computer here, and I got another computer right here. Yeah, 2 desktops. So I got 2 desktops, my laptop's over there, and then my phone is just too many screens in my face to make sure that you can hear me, you can see me, I can go live, and I can make this video, which is great. Like, it's only set up that way because I like computers. I like my setup, and my setup makes me money. So because my setup makes me money, it makes sense to have the best setup I know how to run, because I'm the one running the setup. Exactly. Like, I'm the one running the setup. Makes sense. I have the best setup I know how to run. Yes, it's a lot of screens. It is. But, like, they serve a purpose. So, like, if I'm playing video games, I like to have the TV in the background, watching some TV show on Netflix, because I need that noise. I need the noise of feeling like there's other people in the room when it's just me. It's something I've been doing since I was a child, of being on the computer. Yeah, and just I still do it. Plus, I still do it when I webcam. The only time it's hard to do is when I'm on a video conference call. Like, yeah, like that's the only time it's like a little bit difficult, because the video conference call, there's people there, they're talking, like it's a meeting, it's work. But typical purposes for the internet, and it's just you by yourself, you can have as many screens as you want at one time. Yeah. And then I realize that when I wake up in the morning, I really don't need to jump on my phone to check Facebook. Facebook can wait. Facebook's been there since 2007. I joined Facebook 2007. I've been making online on the internet, making money online since 2003. Facebook is really not that important. Me making money online is first. Then I can handle Facebook. Yeah. So I'm doing those things now where, like, I wake up, I make sure I've showered, I brushed my teeth, I've washed the dishes, I have some breakfast, even though I'm not exactly officially hungry in that moment. And then I get online and make money. So yeah, and because this is 16 years of me doing the thing of I turn on a computer and I make money. This webcam is also over here. Hold on. It's this webcam over here. It is the 920. It's an older webcam. It's not the 930. I may get the 930. I'm really looking forward to getting the conference cameras. But the conference cameras, if I get them, the conference cameras are for the purpose of being a webcam model. If I'm just going to be a talking head internet marketer, I can still use my 920 webcams or maybe upgrade to that 4K webcam that they got there that also has a remote control that sits on top of a monitor. But I don't know. I mean, the whole making money off of a webcam is my thing. I probably just may buy all of them. Like, I could do that. I could just buy every model webcam that they got and just have a collection of webcams. Because that was the plan before when I had the cats. And the reason why I didn't keep up with it, the cats were chewing the cables of the webcams. I had webcams for my live Big Brother setup where I had webcam in every room, live streaming on a certain website. But then I've now learned that that website is now shutting down, so they'll be out of business. And now it's just, computer in the room so I can do my webcam shows with the TV. But the TV will be on wheels, and then we'll set up a gaming forex trading station in my living room. Yeah, and then the TV will be on wheels. So I have one TV, but a whole bunch of computers. So that's the plan. Because why not? Yeah, and that was the other thing too. I thought about changing the title of my video of "You Can Heal Your Life," and also "You Are Born Rich." And yeah, since now of the ending the relationship with my abusive family members, every dollar I make is mine. Like mine. Like that, yeah. It's like obsessively mine. And I can do anything I want with it and also make sure nobody can touch it because they have no legal purpose of touching my money. I can't wait till that happens. I mean, I might do a video how I have my setup, but my setup is not official. This situation I have right now is a temporary setup I got going on here. So I'm not even going to make a video of the temporary setup. I'll make a full video of the official setup of the TV on wheels, the gaming station in the living room, like the multiple setups so I can trade in Forex, and then me doing webcam and video editing. Like video editing now, because I bought to edit video editing software. I bought the Mojave video editing software. Can pretty much have it on any machine because the way the software is set up. And it's really a really great basic software, so I don't have to worry about like fancy YouTube stuff because I don't need to do a whole bunch of fancy YouTube stuff. And if I want to do fancy video editing YouTube stuff, I can get my boyfriend to do it because he does it for his skydiving stuff. I just haven't asked him yet because I don't have any content yet for him to go edit. That's the only reason. Maybe in the summer, because I'm skydiving again, yeah, that'll probably happen. So that's it. Like, really, it's not even like that difficult. Like, and then the credit score. I'm still shocked by my credit score, but you're asking questions, so I'll keep answering them, which is awesome. It is an option. I don't know when I'll activate that option, but it is an option. And I still got to talk to my therapist. I still do. I saw my therapist on the 13th. I had that horrible session where I cried my eyes out, where I couldn't breathe. Yeah. Then I made my YouTube video, Facebook Live, that 3 you guys commented on my video, which is my last video I did. And then I saw my family doctor, which I thought going to my family doctor would have been um, check my weight, her sign some papers and do a follow-up, but I was still emotionally a wreck about what was going on. And luckily, my support system of my family doctors, they are awesome. They are awesome. Like, I said a few words of the situation of my parents, and they were like, "What took you so long?" And these people have met my mother. So, yeah, they literally looked at me like, "What took you so long about cutting them off?" And so I'm okay. Like, for the purposes of having medical professionals that are on my side, and believe me, I am good. So, and then, yeah, I have to change my locks. That's going to cost me some money to change my locks. Yeah, right now everyone's blocked from Facebook, WhatsApp, and iPhone. So if my family do, it's mostly my mom. My mom is mostly the pushy, let me push into your world, and I never hear anything you say, but I'm right because I'm your mother, that I have to worry about. My dad won't. My dad's a pussy. Like, he is. I can say that because it's true. Like, on so many, if I, like, I probably should do a video of how the main man in my life, my father, is a complete pussy. And the thing is, because I'm allowed to drink alcohol around my family, I may come out one day and just blurt it out, say it to them because it's true. And my grandmother might not even stop me because my grandmother lets me speak what's on my mind. And it's her only son. So saying those words, and it's her only son, will hurt a lot of people because they don't want to face the truth. It's just the most frustrating thing. So it's all right. And my family knows I'm on YouTube. My family knows they can find Minnie Riley. Like, they know they can. They may block it out of their head every once in a while. But if they're trying to reach and get in contact with me and they stumble across my content, like, yeah, I mean, it's not the point where they're not going to say anything because they don't want to they don't want to ruin their jobs and their image that they created for themselves. And I'm worried about taking care of me and living my life on my terms. So it's not, I don't have to worry about that confrontation because it's just probably not going to happen. They're probably just going to walk away, be hurt, drink a bottle of rum, and go back to work Monday morning. That's what they're going to do. All right, Jazz. How are you dealing with the interjection themselves into your online life? I don't care about my family. My family finding me online has been a thing since I started in 2003 when somebody sent my sister my webcam link when I was working webcam. And then she told my dad I was doing porn. And everyone, they got shocked. They went pause quiet. Dad filed my taxes. Never heard from the subject ever again. So from my dad filed my taxes, my first couple of years of doing webcamming, yeah, like my family has this weird, annoying thing is, but then it doesn't even matter because for my birthday dinner, my family fully said that they didn't do anything when I was held captive because they were scared of me. Yeah, me, 18 years old, barely 100 pounds. Actually, no, I was 95 pounds back then. There's some old videos of how skinny I was back then. Yeah, I was barely 100 pounds. My dad said he was scared of me. Why they didn't do anything to come find me in the situation I was in. And I left many of breadcrumbs to tell them the situation was awful. And they did nothing. So, yeah, it's just a lot. And yeah, because I've been in therapy for 2010 with this therapist and all therapy since the day I left that man who held me captive, I process every little detail out of it where I'm like, oh my God, really? My parents are that awful. Not like awful, like physically abusive, awful, like emotionally abusive, emotionally unattached, completely checked out, and really showed no effort in wanting their first child. Like, Yeah, every indication that I was a mistake, and they're acting, yeah, so I'm done. I really am. This is also why I need to make sure I put a will and trust for my money that I'm building for myself, and making sure that none of them that have any blood relations to me can get any of my money, because I don't want any of them to have it. And I got a lot of family members, a lot. Like, my mom's the last out of 15. My dad found out he had a half brother that nobody told him about. I got a half brother. I got a stepsister that just had a baby. I got to protect my money from these vultures. Like, yeah, and we've seen it in the media. We saw Aretha Franklin not have a will for her, how many millions of dollars she made, and her family's in the court system trying to find the money. Me, yeah, my future life and my siblings and my cousins and my future nieces and nephews, I gotta make sure they're not touching anything I have if they hear my name in any conversation at family dinner because someone's too drunk to keep their mouth shut. Because that's pretty much the only way they will find me. And maybe the odd time I might think about popping in for a family dinner because my grandmother is still in contact with me. Like, my grandmother is just, their way of just suck it up and just have fun for a family function. And their family dynamic of stick with the family even if we're not like a good family is ridiculous. Like, the psychological abuse of the way that they do things, and they still want to stay as a family unit even if they're toxic. Yeah. So I need to protect myself. If I show up, great. And me showing up really is just to show them, hey, I make money off the internet and you guys are miserable in your jobs. That's only the purpose of me showing up. It's very, very just the same toxic behavior that they're doing, but it's in a way that every time, all of them have an iPhone, all of them got a smartphone, all of them are on Facebook, all of them know that when they go shopping and the pixels follow them on the internet is because the pixels are trying to remind them to buy something. So, yeah. And that's the thing about like running ads and knowing that my family's on social media. They're all blocked. They won't see my ads. But if someone that knows me is on their friends list that shares the ad, they can see me because my aunt did that stupidness about my video. The video I made about a psychopath that raised me, my aunt shared it. So when my aunt shared it, I blocked my aunt from Facebook. But I still got some cousins I can't snap them all because I don't know all their names on Facebook unless they message me. And then, of course, the annoying cultural behavior of the family that likes to send the family in Jamaica money, and all of them got internet and iPhone and everything. I'm blocking everybody because my mom has stopped sending them money, and they're contacting me thinking I'm going to send them money. I have no money. They ain't getting none. There's no way I'm going to walk into a Western Union to send any of these family members money. If you're still in the comments and you understand this stuff, like culturally and this stuff, understand this stuff, it is the most toxic behavior ever. You're allowed to take care of yourself. You're allowed to protect yourself. You're allowed to make sure that every dime that you make stays with you as long as humanly possible. And it's not like it's just, oh man, it's just so much. Yeah, it's just so, like, it's just, yeah. Like, the ways of making money now, anybody can do it. And I have to protect it from 18, 15. Hold on. Grandma had 15 total, but one had 8. I literally got to calculate family tree to figure out how many. It's like over 200 people I got to protect myself from that have my bloodline. Yeah, like, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I'll say it as many times as possible. For us in the Black Caribbean, probably West Indian background and we come to North America and we're sending our family members money, stop. You did the hard part. You left the country. Do not send them anything. It's the most toxic behavior ever. They can fend for themselves. Majority of them are adults. If they're young children, that is different. But if they're adults, stop sending them money. Because we got Zoom, we got PayPal, we got Cash App, we got Facebook sending money places. Every little thing out there is designed to culturally connect you financially to people that have no right asking you for anything. Like, I'm tired of walking into a bank and then it has the Western Union connection advertisement about send your family money abroad. What for? I got to pay the credit card bill. Even if there's not a Cash App in Canada, there is a similar version of it, and it's still not helping anybody. It's not helping anybody. It's not. It's really not. Because, and the thing is, all these countries have places you can go to work. Because majority of them all have a hotel. Majority of them still got a taxi service. Like, the things that all countries all have that are all the same that people are making money from doing, and you're in the better countries, don't send anybody money. Just stop. Like, just leave your family where they are. If they can't figure it out, too bad for them. And if you're in a country that you have better options, use your options, but don't send them anything. No, like, we can't, like, there's just certain things, because Canada has different rules about sending money digitally. It's just the way it is. So I'm not even worried about it, because Western Union is like the go-to, and then you use all the other services. And the only reason people are probably using the other services, they're blocked from using PayPal or Western Union. So they go with Cash App and they go with Zoom and they go with whatever it is. Yeah, just stop sending people money. Just stop. And now there's like Visa Direct. There's that too. Where if they have a Visa card, you can do the Visa Direct, where Visa will put the money on their Visa card. Doesn't work. Like there's just too many options of sending people abroad money that we should just stop. If they're adults and they can live on if they can feed themselves, go to a club, buy a drink, any adult function that they can do, stop sending them money. Because that's the annoying part about my family now. When I go visit and they talk about the house in Jamaica and this cousin in Jamaica and whatever, who's sick in Jamaica, let them stay there. The country is developed enough where they have enough services to take care of them. It's not like it's a horrible, horrible slum down country. They have houses, they have cars, they got stuff. They got a lot of stuff. The country even has Wendy's and Tim Hortons and 7-Eleven. If the country has 7-Eleven and McDonald's, stop sending them money. That is a good indication to stop sending the money. If the country has a 7-Eleven, McDonald's, Subway, like Jamaica has that. In Kingston, it's all there. Just KFC's in Jamaica. Yeah, like, just stop sending them money because they can go work at those places. Sure, it may take them the whole day to travel there by bus and, whatever to get there, but don't send them money. If the country has a McDonald's, a KFC, or some fast food restaurant, do not send your family members money. mm, mm. yeah, my family screwed me up on so many levels. It is just so funny. Like, oh my gosh. Mm. And it's coming from two places. I've accessed every financial service in Canada that I'm allowed to access based on what happened to me, based on my illnesses. Yeah, and I'm using them all. And I'm smart enough to know the internet, you can make money because I learned that skill as a child. But my family will break their back working overtime to send family money in Jamaica. But it's not like it's a wealthy country. It's, yes, it's a third world country, but it's still a wealthy third world country. It got KFC. Even if there's a hurricane that happens in that country, the KFC finds a way to still be a KFC. Because when they sent us to Jamaica, every weekend we were at KFC. Because I'm from foreign and I'm spoiled from foreign and I wanted the KFC and McDonald's when I was in Jamaica. Because me going to KFC and McDonald's as at 9 years old when I was in Jamaica was the only way that I wouldn't get homesick when they should have packed me on a plane and sent me back to Canada. Oh, yeah. Uh, mm, um, yeah, yeah. I can talk about it because it's true, but it's sad is other family members are probably doing the same thing. They're probably doing the same thing. They feel this compelling urge to take care of family members that are grown enough to work for themselves. Because when you don't send them money, they find a way to live. They found a way to call you on DigiCredit, Digicel, AT&T, Rogers. For all of them have a cell phone where they pass back and forth minutes for their cell phone and they're calling you to send them money. But they found credit for the cell phone. Do we not see the whole psychological behavior that's happening here? Because this is the big thing that I'm releasing that I've seen growing up my family do, that I never understood it, and I always felt second place when they did it. Like I literally felt invisible every time they would break their back to send the family money in Jamaica. And then the other issues of them sending me to Jamaica thinking it was a good thing, and they left me there for months. I'm an adult now. I'm well aware. I'm 34. I'm 34. I'm a grown woman, but I like the way my family have broke down me psychologically. It's a list of stuff. It is the most like, and I can't hold on to it. I can't have it walking around with me in this place. I just can't. Like, I know I got therapy. I could talk about it in therapy. I'm well aware I got therapy. But some of you guys are probably living in this thing, doing the exact same thing, and it's eating you away. Of you're working overtime, you're taking out payday loans or whatever you're doing to send your family money. You don't have it. You have to take care of your food, your shelter, your transportation, your credit cards, your hair done, and leave them alone. You left the country. You did the hardest part ever. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my credit score's gone up. My family is just out of my system, out of my life. I'm good. I've done everything I can to take care of me. There's no way. No. I'm done. I really like no. I'm gonna be obsessively rich for myself. My family can hate me for it. That's fine. I don't owe them anything. They the only like they've done everything they can to make sure I got the better life, which is awesome. But I refuse to go to a family dinner where I hear them going on about who they're sending money to, hoping that they'll fix a property in Jamaica that they don't live in. They don't live like I got my grandma's house. She's buried on the family plot beside my granddad. Then my grandma got a house and she got her brother or cousin living in a house that they just painted. And yeah, family dinner, I go visit them and this is what they're talking about. And I'm like, why do we have a house? Not even one. There's two or three, like probably five houses in a country that they don't live in that they should really sell or just stop sending them money so the houses could be abandoned. And don't get, and then like some of my family members down there, they have good jobs. They work at banks, they work at hotels, they work at the airport. Why are we sending them money? You just have to claim it and fix it and cut off anybody who's in your way. I'm literally cutting off about 200 people because of my family tree. Every time my therapist does the family tree, it's 5 pages to go through all the papers of everybody that's in the family that are all destructive. That are all destructive. Because my mom's the last out of 15, and my mom is the mom show where she got friends over there and people over there, and like it's just no. And she like the whole babysitter list of people that will watch me as a kid is too many. They're all trying to claim, yeah. It's just no, no. And I'm probably triggered of everybody coming out for being sexually assaulted by some celebrity right now because it's awful. The stuff that's happening right now, it's a little awful. Which is why I need to limit my time on Facebook because my Facebook is just filled with R. Kelly and first it was freaking Bill Cosby and then the Amber Alert. And I lived that already. I lived that. I literally lived it. I'm done with it. I have to. I have to be done with it so I can make a lot of money. And for me to make a lot of money, I have to cut off over 200 family members and extended family members and everyone who's trying to claim that they're a cousin that's not an actual cousin. Like, yeah. I mean, Wednesday I got therapy. I'm going to probably just send my therapist this video and she's going, like, it's just, yeah. But it's still going to be the same conversation I'm having right now. It is. It's still going to be the same conversation. Because this is it. I mean, I could talk to you about, like, capture pages and lead generation and high ticket affiliate marketing sales and the next event I plan on going to, skydiving. But I mean, they're all right. They're fun. I'm glad I'm doing them. I really am. I just finished a 15-day business challenge to run my business online. Yeah, but the heavy stuff, I'm going to get rid of that first. I do. I mean, it's awesome when I get a lead email saying, they want to join my opportunity. But yeah, my mental state's a little bit more complicated than listening to Tony Robbins or Jim Rohn or Les Brown or any of those people. Like, I'm every day on a daily fight to make sure nobody can come after me and claim something that they have no business claiming. Like, yeah, which which is great. So like everything I'm doing to build up a business opportunity in network marketing or affiliate marketing and things like that, I need money to do that. We know that money is going to come from me being a webcam model. Then I invest that money in those businesses that, see me as a marketer, see me as someone with a story that I can sell to an audience that will buy the products. Great. Then from there, I gotta make sure that money is making more money in other stuff. I learned that from Grant Cardone, Laura Langermeyer, anybody that's in real estate investing and things like that. Awesome. Then I have all of that money from all those things. Your girl now probably is going to have to buy a plane because I thought I'd fly private, like a private jet, but because of the boyfriend and the skydiving, kind of makes sense to have his own plane that he can have like parachutes in the plane and we can also jump out of a plane and the plane can take us anywhere we want around the world. Because there's pilots out there that need the hours that will also be the skydiving plane that fly and also land you, Mexico or Tahiti or Thailand or something. So yeah, this is where I'm thinking. Because if I'm doing all of this work to clear all of my traumatic baggage, I need to be rich. I'm doing all the work to heal my life. I have to be rich. And my rich is not staying in this apartment. It's a wonderful apartment. The apartment is doing a wonderful thing in protecting me. But I definitely need to travel. I'm 34. I literally got 60 years, maybe more, of living my life on my terms because I know the internet can make you money. Anybody understand what that is? Because that is where I'm at. I'm an affiliate marketer. Great. The affiliate marketing money needs to be invested to make other money. Great. I also need to make sure that my money is protected so if I end up going in bipolar psychosis, the money stays as the money and I don't go off and go spend it. Because I've done that. I've spent money on stuff that make no sense whatsoever. I spent $2,000 on a custom cat tree that was up in my living room where I didn't pay rent. I know my lowest of I can go to sabotage it all in like seconds. Because if I could spend $10,000 in like half a week, I can definitely spend $100,000 just as fast. I know it. Like the speed of me spending money, it's amazing. It really is. And grandma took me to the racetrack as a child. So I could probably put like all my money on one horse one day and just lose my mind. I know, like, it's not like I don't know how to do it. I watch my family do it all the time. Like, yeah. Weekends at grandma was going to the racetrack. Grandma would take my allowance, use my allowance to bet on horses, read programs all day, betting on horses all weekend, having us at the racetrack all weekend. Like, yeah, yeah, I make a lot of money. Let me go to Vegas. I'll do all the casino games. Find me a racetrack. Find me some horses on TV. I can do it. It's not even like, yeah, because part of the whole having the money thing of the big dream vision board stuff, especially since there's no children. I got a boyfriend, not a husband. All the money I make is mine. And because of the situation I'm in right now, my living expenses are $2,000 or less to take care of me. And I'm not having a diet of Dave Ramsey calls beans and rice. I eat really, really well. I cook. I make my oxtails. I make my goat. I make the lamb. Like, yeah. So great. I take care of all of the food. And I have enough food to last me 2 months. And I pay all the bills. Great. I need to travel somewhere. Awesome. I jump out of a plane. Skydiving is like minimum $300. So I spend the whole entire summer skydiving. Awesome. What am I do next? Because here's what we're seeing here. I know the internet marketing people are legit. I've been to the conferences. I've talked to the people. I know what they make. I've been exposed to that since I was 18 years old. I'm 34. It's 16 years of me being exposed to a way of making money online, of literally setting up web pages, getting people to view. Like, traffic on the internet is easy for me. So once I get over my blockage, my mental blockage, and I run and go make money on the internet, I'm unstoppable. And then make enough money where I put a restraining order on my family, make enough money where I protect my money and the assets is going to where it needs to go to, which means every cat rescue, animal rescue charity will be most likely be getting my money. Like, the amount of charities out there that I believe in, that, okay, even if I don't believe in the charity, but they are a registered charity and they're doing the registered charity thing, like they're acting proper as a charity, I can give them my money, or a church. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. I make all the money to take care of me. I keep myself happy. I keep myself pretty. I keep myself healthy. And then eventually I die. My family, who abused me from 0 to 18, cannot touch it. No, I just have to go. You don't purchase the restraining order. The restraining order is free. It's after the restraining order. So what you end up purchasing is a lawyer to set up a will estate trust. It's your assets. The restraining order is easy. I just walk into a police station and say I want to put a restraining order on these people, and they do it. It's after the restraining order. So there's a restraining order if it goes to court. When it's in court, the legal court system, talking to a judge and lawyers and things like that, that's what costs money. But the restraining order keeps people away from each other until you walk into the police station and say, take this restraining order away from this person. But as long as you're keeping it there and then it escalates where you have to go to court, court is where it costs money. And then from there, the judge will make its own ruling. And then to keep that in order, it's just a whole tie-up of the legal system to protect yourself. But it's fine if you need to use it. I don't know if I need to use it. I may just have to block out my family members' phone numbers and we're fine. I don't know yet. My post-traumatic brain right now, my PTSD, is on high overdrive. It may need it, it may not need it. It's not. It's not. It just really depends on the situation that you're involved in that you need to do it. It's not. It's really not. It really depends. And then it may just be easier to just pack up and move to a different state and just tell nobody. Like, for me, if Jamaica became like a trip that I won in some contest, I can never tell anybody that knows me that I'm landing on that island at all. Like, I need to go to white people tourists, full paid resort, and never say a word to anybody that I went to the country, came back, and got my passport stamped. Like, it's just really, yeah. And the thing is, you have to remember, I do have a mental illness. It's just tamed. And I've been in therapy and I've been on medication. But the paranoia that I always have in the back of my head, because of the trauma that I've been through, I'm always planning an exit strategy. Like, yeah. And it's coming from a place of real fear, because there's real fear I've had since I was a child. From the age of 3 up until 18, I've had this fear of my family abandoning me or hurting me or something of me. And now that I'm older, that fear ain't going away, but I'm an adult with knowledge and resources and the ability to make money, and I understand the legal system, and I understand who are the people in authority that are supposed to protect people that will do it because it's requested of them, my mind is like, okay, how do I protect myself? All the time. All the time. Like, yeah. Because I've stopped doing, I shut myself in and I never leave my apartment. Because I've done that. Power of working on the internet, and if you have agoraphobia or you have a fear of going outside, you really don't need to. You really don't. Everything is delivered down to bottle service. You can get delivered because wine could be delivered. Canada now has weed delivered. Groceries are delivered. Takeouts delivered. Laundry can be picked up and delivered. Grocery, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the whole world now is designed for everybody who has a fear and that's paranoid can have everything taken care of and never leave your house. I'm trying to make sure that, hey, I sometimes leave the country. And for me to sometimes leave the country, it means whoever I know lives in the country doesn't know that I'm in the country. Yeah, like it's and I'm not a celebrity. I'm not even a celebrity. My boyfriend used to be a celebrity. I'm not. But my level of protection that is heightened that I need to do to protect myself, it's like I'm a celebrity. Because I literally, yeah, I planned out everything where like, no, like these family members no longer deserve the right to be in the same space as me or talk to me. How can I make sure that they don't come get me? Yeah, I planned out everything. I planned out everything. I had to. Because when I really faced what actually happened, the truth of what happened, I cried where I literally couldn't breathe for like 90 seconds straight of crying, where I would catch my breath, keep crying, tears rolling down my face, snot rolling down on my face, where all I can think about is my family can never be near me. They can't. They just can't. They, they really can't. Ugh. Yeah, like, I know. Okay, who's in chat? Let's try and have a slightly different conversation. Yeah, because that'd be great. Because we're running on for 48 minutes. I'm impressed. 48 minutes of literally telling you of like, look, this is what it looks like to be a survivor of a mental illness, abusive family, bipolar disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, mentally disabled, literally trying to find any piece of hope of living my life on my terms. Because I've done the work. I've done the work in therapy, and I just want to live my life and feel safe and happy and loved and be able to get up and go and travel and jump out of planes way more than the time when the season is open in my city. I want to jump out of a plane in Dubai. I want to jump out of a plane out of Mexico. Like, yeah. Because everything on the ground for me is scary. Everything on the ground for me is scary. If my feet touch the ground, I'm scared. I don't like, yeah, like I've spent a lot of time thinking about where I'm scared, and it's, yeah, and we identified the threat of me where I'm scared, and I need to eliminate it. And once I've eliminated it, that's the annoying thing about going through psychological help, and you're at a stable mood, and all the doctors are like, go live your life, and you're like, what the hell does that mean? But yeah, I spent all my life scared. Scared of real things. Scared of real monsters. Real threats. And now I'm like, I've done everything to make sure the monsters are gone. And now I need that happily ever after. I need my big ass castle, a plane. Y'all have watched Grant Cardone. He went through hell and back, and all he can think about is making sure that he has his money, because it's options. Everything else, yeah, it no, like, oh fuck. I'm good. I'm fine. Like I am. It's just, mm. Like you'll hear articles about mental illness. You'll hear news people, drug addicts, rehab, all this stuff. But this is what it looks like for a real person. Like, this is what it is for a real person. I wake every day and I'm like, oh my God, I am scared. What do I need to do to make sure I'm not scared? And there's no more therapy or drugs that can stop that scared feeling. I have to figure out a way to fight that feeling every day. Where if it's a person, I gotta make sure that person is no longer in my life. And then if it's finances that I'm scared of, I gotta make sure my finances are intact. If I need food, I gotta make sure I got my food. Like, yeah, like clean clothes, I gotta do that. All those things I have to do. It will help a lot of getting those things done if there's money coming in. And because me working in a job with already my diagnosed, fully fermented mental illness, a job doesn't really look at me like a good person to hire. I have a 10-year gap in my resume now, or 11, 2008, 2000, yeah. It's getting there. The gap in my resume is pretty huge. If I want to go out there and go get a job, it is McDonald's, minimum wage, $14 an hour. And I have to keep the job long enough before I have a psychotic break. Yeah. See how scared that is? Like, do you, like, 3 people that are here, do you see how scared that is? Wow, the internet, options. Lots and lots and lots of options. So many options. I'll go with the unlimited options of the internet and following people that are millionaires and doing what they do so I can have what they have. So anything that I'm scared of, I can take care of. I could easily just slip everything back and ruin everything and go keep contact with my family. My grandma got a 5-bedroom house. One of those rooms are still mine. My dad, on the other hand, replaced my room with my brother. Can't go there. My mom got a 2-bedroom that's just for my sister. My only option if I want to go connect to my family is my grandma. It's just her and granddad in a 5-bedroom house. Fully furnished, fixtures, clean and sparkle everywhere. Yeah, I could easily just hop on a bus and go there and they'll take me in. I can't. But yeah, because it's not a healthy option of going back. Like burning the ships is my next tattoo that will be around here. And it's a reminder that I can never go back. I've decided my next tattoo will be burn ship tattoo right here. Where it'll be right here because this is my free, I'm free, I can fly like a bird. I need them, yeah, I need that reminder. I cannot go back. I can't. I just can't. I just can't. like, there's a whole list of things I know I can do, but going back to my family is a huge list of something I cannot do. Like some people are scared of the fact that they can't make video to grow their business. I got 4 devices in this room to make sure I can make video. It's not even that scary. I got 4. Wait, and I have another cell phone in that drawer, so I got 5. I got 5. I got 5. Writing an email, setting up a website, doing a blog post. What else is there? Running Facebook ads. Not that scary. The scary part is making sure you have room on your credit card to place the ad, or pay the membership fee to host the website, or pay the web designer, or set up, the membership HTTPS security thing so you can have a membership site. I've done all those things. You know that people are scared to do those things? People are scared of technology. I don't know how they're scared of it, but they are. Your girl was held captive for a year and a half, and that man who held me captive told me to read a book about affiliate marketing. And if I didn't tell him what I learned in the book of affiliate marketing, he would hit me. That is scary. I went through that. I can do anything else. This is what therapy does. I literally unpack of every item that happened in my life. And the items that I'm scared of and not scared of are pretty cut and clear. Everything else, not even that scary. Not even that scary. Run an ad online? Okay, great. How much does it cost? Because I've done that. I've done the affiliate marketing thing where I've had ads running to websites. I make a sale. And I'm in therapy. You know how great it is to be in therapy, come home and make a sale? Even though, I'm not paying for therapy at all. Almost like I wear a bus fare to get therapy or walking to therapy. That's like the awesomest thing. I'm in therapy trying to make sure my mind is right. I'm healthy. I know good boundaries and good behaviors and take my medication. And then I come home and make a sale. Some people will think I'm getting paid to be in therapy. The way it looks on the internet. Could probably be a future capture page for me. I don't know. It might. But it works. Because the internet is not a scary place. It's not. It's really not. But people won't be scared of the internet. I'm scammed by my family members. That's the biggest scam. You're born into a family and they held you hostage that you cannot be free to do anything you want. That's a scam. That really is. Yeah, I learned that when I was 18. I left home at 18. I knew right away at 18 my family is the biggest scam in the entire world. Because they wanted me to be helpless my entire life. Trying to, tell me what college to go to, what career to do, and who to hang out with. No. Screw that. I'm done. Let me go fill out the restraining order. Let me put these people to court, and I go live my life. And if they can't see that's all about protecting me, we got problems. I know. I know. I ran off on a bunch of tangents, but this is what my life is. My life is, let me raise my credit score. I'm going to end a relationship with my abusive family, and then I got to figure out how to build a business online that supports my lifestyle to keep me healthy and sane and able to access services that I need in case everything falls apart. All by myself. I do it all by myself. I got post-it notes all over the place to remind me to do things to make sure I get out of bed. I eat food. I wash my clothes. I put on deodorant. Then I gotta put a capture page together. Then I gotta write an email. And somehow people are scared of writing the email. How are you scared of writing an email? Put words together, press send. Make sure there's a link that clicks to the offer that you want to sell. It's really that easy. It really is. Because me learning how to make money off the internet as early as I did is what saved my life. When everything was falling apart around my family, doing what they were doing to neglect me, internet saved my life. Oh yeah, like it's just a whole thing for me now. It really is. When I packaged up everything that I've been learning in therapy, processing in therapy, healing from in therapy, and it all comes down to the internet is what saved me. And maybe Jesus. Maybe. You know, because the whole time I was held captive in that house, Touched by an Angel was the only thing that could play on television. Yeah. Like, I wish I could make this up, but I can't because there's so much medical records, police records, and my credit report proof of where I was, what happened, and how everything fell apart. And if you happen to talk to one of my family members, they will definitely blame the whole situation on me. They will. They'll blame the whole damn situation on me. This one makes no sense at all. None of it makes any sense. None of it. No, none of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense at all. Yeah. So healing my life, yes. I'm born to be rich, yes. I know what it's like to be poor and miserable. I'm doing everything I can to get out of that to a different side where I have enough money where, yeah, it'd be nice. I have a stack of hundreds sitting right here beside me. I would. Because I see it. My stack of hundreds would be right here. Why not? Because everything else I've been through, for the horrible stuff I've been through, I need a stack of hundreds right here. I do. I seriously need the stack of hundreds. I do. I seriously do. Okay, I've been on for an hour. I talked some really serious stuff. If you're still watching this video, thank you very much. Thanks for the comments and chat. I'm happy my credit score went up. I'm very, very happy. I figured out how to protect myself from my family because it has to happen. And then, of course, me making sure I make money so I can support my life has to happen. Yeah, you really choose. You choose your miserable. You really do. You choose your miserable. You choose your happy. And you do everything you can once you choose what it is to protect it, to keep it, so it's yours. We've all done it through history. Like, we build ships to go find land. Even though there's people there on that land, we did everything we can to make sure they weren't there anymore. We've done it. We know how to fight. We do. It's ingrained in our heritable DNA. We all know how to fight. You just kind of choose which battle you're doing. You do. I've done it. I've done it. Like, really. Like, 7 o'clock tonight, I take my pills. Great. And then I gotta make dinner. And then I probably should do a load of laundry. And then I gotta make money online. And then I gotta worry about paying credit card bill, cell phone bill, internet bill, and that annoying payday loan. This is what I got going on right now. And then Wednesday I got therapy. And then sometime in March I get my hair done. And yeah. And for me to get all those things done, I gotta wake up every single day. I gotta wake up every single day with the drive and motivation to get those things done. that don't have me hiding under the covers or checking myself into the psych ward. Like, these are my, like, hide under the covers. Nobody will find me. Or I get up every day and I do everything I can to make sure that there's money coming in, that I can do anything that I want because I can. End of story. And almost nobody is going to stop me. And then people are going to hate me that I'm making a lot of money and I'm not giving them any money. Why do I need to give you anything? You have nothing to do with what I'm doing. Because this is where we're at now. We've reached adulthood. We've chosen the path of life we want to live. And people get mad when you're doing a little bit better than them. And they want all of it. And they had nothing to do with creating it. Nothing at all. But they want it. Yeah. This is my family. Like, literally, it is. Whether it's my actual family that gave me life and DNA, or other people that will see this, see that I'm on a mission to make my life better as possible and being rich as possible so I can be as healthy as possible, they're going to look at me like they're jealous or hating or whatever. Awesome. Awesome. Because I've seen it. Y'all just act really dumb when you can create anything you want. We're in a world where everything is created right now. Everything. Internet, electricity, cars, food, medications. This hair is plastic. It is plastic. This is plastic. This hair ain't real. This is not even hair. It is plastic. So damn right, I'm gonna make my stack of hundreds. I want my stack of hundreds in Canadian dollars, and I want my stack of hundreds in American dollars. Right here. And maybe stack of euros too. You know why? They're created. They're created. So damn right I want them. All I gotta do is make the money to have a stack of hundreds. Right here. Like, yeah. I don't know how big of a stack. I don't even know. Like, I can get a stack up to here, or like a stack up to here. I don't even know. Or I could just have a whole bunch of them on the bed. I don't even know. All I know is I want a stack of hundreds sitting beside me all the time. Because I'm doing so much work. Therapy all the time, being told I can have anything I want in my life. I want stacks of hundreds everywhere. Like, every room I walk into, there's a stack of hundreds. Like Easter egg hunts. You know how great that would be if I do my Easter egg hunt and every time you open those plastic eggs, there'll be hundreds in there? Like, really? Like, yeah. I'm mad at my boyfriend. I throw him an Easter egg that has hundreds in there. That would be awesome. It would. It would be so awesome. Because it'd be funny if the stack of hundreds in the Easter egg and I throw it at him because we're having a fight, and if he picks it up and throws it back at me, I get my money back. I would get my money back. It's If I'm gonna live in crazy, I want crazy to be just like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, and Edward Scissorhands, and Journey to the Center of the Earth. That is what I'm going for. And Robin Hood, like every fantasy thing where people go on a mission to go find a world that doesn't exist and it's better in every possible way than what they were living. I want that. I'm already diagnosed crazy. I'm already on the bipolar medication. I'm already on the antipsychotic medication. I'm already taking it. I might as well live a crazy life. A crazy, healthy, rich life. All right. That's my hour. I talked a lot. I know. I had a lot to talk about. A lot's been going on. Like, yeah. Like, you can watch the I'll keep this up. I'll keep this up. See who watches the replay. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go into really deep stuff that I'm dealing with on a personal level where I don't keep up my videos because they're really deep and personal. Where I just say stuff that it's not the norm. This is not everyday normal. It's not. But I know what I want to create, and if I'm already, you know, mentally unstable and what's only keeping me together is a pill I take every day, and then I'm told you're in a stable mood behavior because of the medication that's working, go live your life. I want it to be as ridiculous as possible because I'm that crazy. I want it that ridiculous as possible. I'd rather be crazy and rich than crazy and poor. What's the point of that? We've seen the homeless people out there. I don't want to live like that. No. I'd rather be talking to myself, haven't showered, in my own home, that is paid for, than be out there in the elements and having people scared to stand near me. It's a whole lot better if you have your own home and you can be as crazy as you want in your own home. Because no one's going to say anything to me if I'm talking to myself washing dishes, or I'm talking to myself when I'm cleaning, or I record a live video. The bipolar is there. The bipolar is still there. It's just quiet because I take my medication. It's literally my bipolar is only quiet because I take my medication. It can easily not be quiet if I stop taking my medication. So if I'm taking this medication and it's supposed to keep me stable mood, I need to be rich. I do. Like Grant Cardone, rich. I buy a plane and I jump out of my own plane, rich. Maybe you'll see me document on YouTube. Maybe you'll see it in some story in the news. But I need to be that rich. I'm 34. I got about 60, 70 years to live. I want to be rich. And it's there. I want it. I know it's there. I know where to go get it. I'm getting it. It's just has to happen. It just does. Yeah. So I will see you on the next one. If any of you leave comments or watch any of my other videos on my channel, that would be awesome. First time you see my face, you want to see more of this face, subscribe to the channel. You got to click that bell notification so it tells you when I'm live or upload a video. And yeah, watch all my other videos. Then you kind of understand where this is coming from. Because I upload the video and then when I'm here, I'm thinking about this stuff. It's real stuff I'm thinking about. It's real stuff that's happening in a way that it just happens. It just does. I'm already at the bottom of my life right now. All I can do is make it better. And I want to make it ridiculously better where I make $1 million. I make $10 million. Maybe I can go and hit $100 million, but we'll know if when I hit $1 million if I'm going for 10 million or 100 million. And every million that I make is mine. And maybe some rich cat might get all my money. Because I think, why not? I make $1 million, I go for the $10 million, and I leave every million of those dollars to a cat rescue organization or elephant sanctuary, and nobody can touch my money. Why not? Because, like, I'm 34. Average expectancy age that I've noticed I can live is about 91. My grandma died at 91. Pretty much everybody in my family, they reach almost 100. That don't have a crippling illness, they all reach over 100. Yeah. Or like they're 75. So either way, I got 30 more years to go make a lot of money. And then let's say like I somehow don't hit the million, but I hit multiple six figures. I still got to protect those multiple six figures. Multiple six figures in it from 100,000, which is 1 plus 5 zeros, up to 999,999. Like that's 6 nines. All of that money in between, somebody gonna want it. So even if I don't hit a million, me on the way of getting to the million, somebody's going to want my money. I got protected. I do. I got like, yeah. I gotta make sure my beneficiaries or beneficiaries, I want them to be beneficiaries, that have my best interest in heart, know who I am, and are on board of this crazy train. Because this crazy train's not going anywhere. It's not. It's not. Every time I go 7 p.m., my phone goes off. I gotta take my antipsychotic medication. It keeps my mood stable. I go to therapy twice a month. We work on all my issues. I come home. I gotta make dinner. I gotta do laundry. I gotta clean. Boyfriend comes over. I gotta shower and him, put perfume on. He's gone. I gotta make money. Like, yeah, this is the thing about working from home. You gotta make money. Money still needs to be spent whether you're sane or not. Whether you have a mental illness or not, you gotta make money. The world don't care what's going on in your head. It wants to get paid. You think anybody calls me that's collection people care that I'm in a crisis and I can't pay them? No, they still want it. Because you can try tell, collection people, oh, I was in the hospital in the psych ward. For whatever reason you're in a psych ward for, they'll be like, oh, sorry to hear that. When can we expect the payment? Try it. They don't care. Try give that excuse to somebody calling you from collections. They really don't care what happens to you. They don't. They want their money. So, since the whole thing about keeping your mental illness in check and then healthier than not is to lessen your triggers, and if collection people are one of your triggers of your mental illness, you have to make sure there's enough money coming in to handle the collection people so they never have to call you for anything. It's just how it works. The world is not fair on who's sick and who's not. It still wants to get paid. I can go to rehab right now, come out, and if my rent is not paid, I don't have a place to stay. Like it's just that real. That's what it is. And it's not about saying never going back to rehab or psych ward or stuff. It could happen. Stuff happens all the time. But I do know if you go away and your bills are not paid, you got nowhere to go. I'm pretty sure if you live in America or Canada in a big city, the homeless population looks to appear to be getting bigger. All because somebody didn't pay a bill, whether they were ill or not. Like the whole richer or poor, your bills still gotta get paid. They still gotta get paid. I'm rich, but I'm sick. Bills still gotta get paid. I'm poor and I'm sick. Bills still gotta get paid. Pick what side you're on, you still gotta pay a bill. I don't know why that's not in the vows when people get married. Because it's right there all the time. Like all the time. Yeah, all the time. It's just, yeah, it is all the time. So I'm gonna need to work on my stacks of hundreds. I got leftover stew chicken I made last night. It was awesome. And I'm probably gonna watch something on Netflix. And I will see you guys on the next one.